Brace yourself for the Tesla Model 2, rolling out next month with a jaw-dropping price of just over $10,000 after incentives. It's turning the electric car world inside out. A complete plan to launch it across 19 countries from 2025 to 2028 is already making waves, and we haven't even explored its sleek design or cutting-edge features yet. Seeing it on the road would be the ultimate proof, but the specs alone are sparking excitement. How did Tesla's bold production plan get out there? And could this be the best budget electric car ever? Let's dive into the details and uncover how the Model 2 is shaking up the industry with its ambitious timeline. Starting in June 2025, Tesla's Austin factory will produce 10,000 Model 2s every week, hitting 500,000 in the first year and ramping up to 1 million annually by 2027. The massive 12 million square foot facility is equipped with state-of-the-art casting machines and assembly lines, where robots handle 80% of the tasks. This slashes labor costs by 30% compared to the Model 3 and Y, ensuring deliveries stay on track. On-site solar panels and wind turbines cut energy costs by 15%, allowing Tesla to offer a $25,000 base price without depending on unproven battery tech. From 2026, Tesla will introduce models built for extreme weather as a standard feature, not an optional extra. Drivers in scorching cities like Las Vegas will get an advanced cooling system, improved cabin preparation, and a battery that performs in freezing temperatures down to -30 degrees Fahrenheit. This ensures consistent range and charging in harsh conditions, unlike competitors who charge extra for similar features. Tesla's global expansion plan is like a carefully orchestrated mission, mapped out across regions and timelines. From January to June 2026, major U.S. cities are the first to receive deliveries. Texas-built cars will arrive in Los Angeles in January, New York in February, and the Southeast and Mountain West by spring. In the second half of 2026, smaller U.S. cities get their share, while Berlin ships right-hand drive models to the UK and Europe. London plans for 15,000 deliveries in Q3, supported by 4 new charging stations around the M25 motorway. From January to June 2027, Tesla expands to Australia, starting with Sydney, as well as Canada and additional EU countries. Sydney's vehicles will pass through a new Port Botany hub, processing 300 cars daily. Between July and December 2027, major Asian markets like China, India, Japan, Thailand, and Singapore receive customized versions once battery supplies are fully secured. By 2028, Latin America completes Tesla's worldwide rollout. By aligning factory growth with demand, Tesla avoids the long delays that frustrated early Model 3 buyers. Producing in Texas instead of California shortens shipping distances by 20%, saving $1,800 per car. Manufacturing in Europe and Australia sidesteps tariffs, saving another $2,200 per unit. These savings keep the price below $25,000, even after taxes and fees. Local sourcing of parts cuts an additional $1,000 by eliminating overseas shipping buffers that other carmakers rely on. The online ordering system opens from September 20th to 25th, featuring a delivery predictor that uses production, VIN, and shipping data to estimate arrival within 10 days. A $250 refundable deposit secures your place. Current Tesla owners get early access in November 2025, fleet buyers in January 2026, and the public can purchase without reservations starting April 2026. For retirees or families on tight budgets, a reliable delivery date is nearly as important as the low price. Tesla's financial muscle secures low interest rates, such as 0.9% in the US and 1.2% in Europe, plus insurance that's 15 to 25% cheaper than rivals due to local repair centers and fast parts delivery. Each factory will host monthly owner meetups, factory tours, and technician training to foster a loyal community that keeps customers coming back. A second factory near Austin, within 150 miles to share workers and suppliers, is planned for 2028. This Texas hub would produce 2 million Model 2s annually, capturing about 12% of the 2024 U.S. vehicle market. At that scale, Tesla becomes a dominant force, setting prices that pressure competitors to adapt or exit. Why should you believe the Model 2 is so affordable? Picture driving a brand new Tesla that costs less than a used hatchback. Insiders claim the base price could hit $25,000. Even if that's slightly optimistic, Tesla's mission is to redefine electric car pricing with a figure the market has never seen. Incentives make it even more enticing. A federal tax credit for cars under $55,000 shaves off $7,500, reducing a $25,000 car to $17,500. States like California offer up to $2,500, while New York and Texas provide around $2,000. Combine these in the right location, and the price drops to near $15,000, cheaper than many used compacts with high mileage. It's a number that makes people pause and check again. Tesla's direct sales model eliminates dealer fees, surprise paperwork, or forced add-ons, saving $1,500 to $3,000 compared to traditional dealerships. The average new electric car costs $55,544, and the average new car is $49,740. Even the cheapest mainstream EV, the 2025 Nissan Leaf, starts above $29,000 before credits. Gas-powered compacts like the Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic run $20,000 to $21,500 but lack EV incentives. A $13,999 Model 2 after discounts is 70 to 80% less than the average EV and more than half off a gas compact. This pricing could enable budget-conscious families to replace old vehicles, make EVs accessible to first-time buyers, and support government emissions goals with more green jobs. It's not just a bold claim, a sub-$14,000 Tesla could make electric cars a reality in places once out of reach. How does Tesla pack performance and safety into such an affordable car? Keep listening, as the Model 2 might prove that low-cost and top-tier engineering can coexist. If the price makes you question what's been cut, the performance stats should put your mind at ease. Insiders say prototypes accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 5 seconds, outpacing many pricier sports sedans. The standard battery delivers 226 miles of range, while a long-range option stretches to 298 miles, enough for 2 weeks of commuting without charging. It achieves 4.1 miles per kilowatt-hour, a mile better than the average EV, reducing charging costs by 25%. Its sleek design, with a 0.219 drag coefficient, glides through the air more efficiently than most competitors. Using cheaper lithium iron phosphate batteries at $80 per kilowatt-hour, 40% less than Model 3's cells, boosts range and power without increasing costs. V3 superchargers deliver a 250 kilowatts charge, filling 80% in 20 to 25 minutes, about the time of a quick break. The battery is rated for 950,000 miles with minimal degradation, offering decades of reliable daily driving. The frame, inspired by SpaceX technology, features a honeycomb shell and single-piece cast aluminum, making it lightweight yet robust. A thermal management system with 14 sensor layers and 12 battery compartments instantly isolates issues, minimizing fire risks. Safety tests project a 5-star highway safety rating, with crash strength 3 times the federal minimum. Ownership costs undercut gas-powered sedans, with $2,700 in maintenance over 5 years and a total cost of $17,245, saving $11,500 compared to a Corolla. The rocket-inspired crash structure uses a single-piece aluminum cage and 12 isolated battery chambers with thermal sensors to prevent overheating quickly. Tests show protection comparable to luxury SUVs. Full self-driving hardware is included as standard, with a decade of software updates. The million-mile rated lithium iron phosphate cells alleviate battery longevity concerns. Energy costs are 19 cents per mile, and 5-year maintenance is $2,700, 42% less than gas cars. A $4,000 buyback guarantee and strong demand for used EVs ensure the Model 2 holds its value better than typical cars. Is the Model 2 a genuine bargain or just hype? With a post-incentive price under $14,000, can a new Tesla really cost less than a used compact? Share your thoughts below. Imagine driving a 2025 Tesla for just $10,050. Would you jump at the chance? Elon Musk unveiled a tested Model 2 with specs that rattle the automotive industry. The $10,050 price stunned everyone. It's not a used car or a discounted model but a brand new Tesla with premium quality. Tesla never sells at a loss, so how is this price possible? Can $10,050 hold up in today's economy? Let's break down the 5-part strategy behind this game changer. The most daring move is an aggressive production plan. Musk claims the Model 2 will be Tesla's most produced vehicle, with 50 million units planned, surpassing all other models combined. Initially, it sounded far-fetched, but the 50,000-ton Gigapress proves Tesla is serious. This massive machine casts 5 car bodies simultaneously, potentially 8 or 10 for the compact Model 2. It operates at the speed of an electronics assembly line, so fast that workers can't approach it. Compared to the 9,000-ton press used for the Cybertruck, this is a significant leap. Musk says it's designed for next-generation EVs like the Model 2 and Cybercab, operating at consumer electronics speed. A Tesla engineer revealed the Model 2's frame has just 80 parts, 60% fewer than the Model Y's 200, streamlining assembly. Paired with the Gigapress, it could reduce production time from 35 seconds for a Model Y to 5 seconds. The Shanghai factory produces a Model Y every 35 seconds, the fastest car plant globally, according to Tesla's Lars Moravy. The smaller, simpler Model 2 makes a 5-second cycle feasible. Tesla's new 8 million square foot Mexico Gigafactory supports plans for tens of millions of Model 2s. Parallel production in North America, Europe, and Asia forms a global network. Modular production lines can start in 6 months, unlike the years required by traditional carmakers. Tesla secures battery materials at 40% below market rates for 8 years and controls 92% of its supply chain, compared to the industry's 40%. AI-driven logistics reduce inventory by 65% with real-time delivery tracking. Through 17.5 million AI simulations, Tesla optimized the Model 2's honeycomb chassis, gigacast aluminum frames, and SpaceX-grade glass, cutting costs by 78% while remaining profitable. This strategy targets 250,000 units by 2026, 1.5 million by 2027, and 50 million total. The $10,050 price is legitimate, with no hidden fees. Traditional dealerships add $3,000 in unexpected costs, but Tesla's direct sales model avoids this. The price includes a $7,500 federal tax credit, up to $4,500 in state rebates, $500 to $1,200 from utilities, and $200 to $750 for seniors in 14 states. In cities like New York or Los Angeles, the price could drop to $7,000, less than many used gas cars. Ownership costs total $17,245 over 5 years, compared to $28,800 for a Corolla or $30,400 for a Civic, saving $11,500. No oil changes, spark plugs, or radiator repairs cut maintenance by $4,700. Financing options include a 60-month loan at 5.9% for $223 monthly or a 36-month loan at 4.5% for $343. Cash buyers over a certain age receive a $500 discount, lowering the price to $11,790. Tesla plans to produce 5 million Model 2s across Texas, Mexico, Berlin, and Shanghai. Modular lines reduce delivery times to 4 to 6 weeks. By Q1 2027, Texas will produce 1.2 to 1.3 million units, Shanghai 1.4 million in Q2, Berlin 1.1 million in Q3, and Mexico 1.7 million in Q4. Standardized production ensures consistent quality worldwide. Tesla targets first-time buyers, aiming to be their only brand. The Model 2 uses a 53 kWh lithium iron phosphate battery from CATL, offering 250 miles of range, with a long-range option at 280 miles. It's 30% lighter than the Model Y, enhancing efficiency. CATL's LFP cells charge from 0 to 80% in 20 minutes, impressive for a $25,000 car. LFP's safety, durability, and low cost make it ideal for the mass market. Domestic production at Giga Nevada ensures eligibility for the $7,500 tax credit. How does Tesla maintain profitability at $10,050 amid global cost fluctuations? Share your thoughts below. Tesla kicks off pilot production in June 2025 at $25,000, dropping to $15,000 after incentives. Prototypes spotted in Fremont confirm the countdown is on. Drone footage from April 24 and 27 shows a smaller shell with a narrower roof next to Model Ys at Fremont's test track. A fastback-shaped body was towed nearby. The prototype's roof is a quarter shorter than the Model Ys, with a 150 to 180 mm shorter wheelbase. Fremont's GA 4.5 line, used for Model 3 and Y, is being retooled for this C-segment crossover. Lars Moravy stated in Q1 that they're addressing final issues, with production set for mid-2025. Musk, on April 22, prioritized Tesla, targeting early 2025 production in Fremont and Austin with high U.S. content to avoid tariffs. CFO Vibhav Taneja set June 20, 2025, for pilot builds, calling it Tesla's most affordable model. In China, leaks mention an E80 Model Y variant with a 50 to 55 kWh pack, no glass roof, fewer speakers, and fabric seats, matching the Fremont shell. Reuters noted a potential Q3 U.S. launch delay, but Fremont's body-in-white validation suggests only minor calibration tweaks. Tesla aims for a $15,000 Model 2 with low ownership costs. Analysts estimate a $25,000 to $30,000 price, half the $48,641 average U.S. car price. Compared to a $21,700 Corolla, it offers an electric drivetrain in Tesla's software. The Inflation Reduction Act's $7,500 credit applies, as Model 3s meet 50% domestic battery requirements. Built in Texas or Mexico with LFP cells, the Model 2 qualifies, reducing $25,000 to $17,500 or $27,000 to $19,500. Colorado offers $3,500 and $2,500 for cars under $35,000, enabling savings of $11,500 for a $15,000 car. Running costs save $851 annually over a Corolla, or $4,000 in 5 years, with near-zero maintenance. A 3-section cast frame eliminates 370 parts, and BYD's LFP packs last 500,000 kilometers. Musk confirmed the Model 2 targets the masses, not just robot access. It competes with the $34,000 Bolt and $29,900 Leaf, offering lower costs and superior tech. The Model 2's 53 kWh 4680 LFP pack, integrated into the floor, increases stiffness by 30%, reduces parts, and cuts weight by 27% to 2,800 to 3,000 pounds. Its 0.23 drag coefficient delivers 250 EPA miles, sufficient for 98% of U.S. drives. 4C charging at 325 kilowatts fills 80% in 14 minutes. A 220 horsepower motor reaches 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds, outperforming the $33,670 Golf GTI. At 7.3 kilograms per kilowatt, it surpasses the $34,995 Equinox EV and $29,000 Leaf. A low center of gravity and 0.88 to 0.92 G cornering rival a BMW 3 Series. Braking stops from 70 to 0 in under 150 feet, and regenerative braking adds 25 city miles. It consumes 0.25 kilowatt-hours per mile, 20% better than the Equinox and 30% better than the Leaf. 3-piece gigacasting and affordable 4,680 cells ensure profitability at $25,000. Full self-driving V12, hardware 4, and a 360 degrees safety shield are standard. The $17,500 to $19,500 price undercuts the $27,500 Equinox and $29,000 Leaf by $10,000 to $12,000, with faster charging and longer range. Giga Mexico's 10,000 weekly units will challenge gas sedans and EVs under $35,000. The leaked 2025 schedule shows Fremont's pilot line producing 1,000 cars weekly, with a September global unveiling in Texas, April 2026 deliveries in California, and a Giga Mexico handoff 3 months later. 40% of Year 1 volume stays in the U.S., targeting incentive-rich states. Berlin and Shanghai handle Europe and China, avoiding a 27.5% tariff. The $7,500 credit expires in 2025, making speed critical. Is a $15,000 Model 2 with fabric seats and no glass roof still exciting? Share your thoughts below.